So we are on our way to a potato pick that our church puts on. So we've done this every year since Paige was itty bitty. Like I think I might have been pregnant with Kaya the first time we went to the potato pick.
Ready, go, picking up potatoes. Ready to go, picking up potatoes.
Dang it, I forgot my basket. I guess we'll fill yours, Paige.
Look what I just found. Potato.
Pretty little. Okay, go for bigger ones. Those ones are okay in soup, but they're not fantastic. That's why I gave you a little bag. Go along and see, there's a whole bunch right here. So instead of going on the outskirts, go right here. Right there. See? Just don't get the broken ones.
So we are potato picking, and it does get a little bit hard when you're trying to take a video in all this mud. We are with Grandpa Dirt and Grandma Dirt and our two cousins. And this is kind of fun, actually.
Are you actually walking and holding it still?
I'm doing my best.
Like this?
I'm not.
Or you run into somebody.
So the potatoes are wet. We have a bit to walk. So good exercise for today. The trick to harvesting anything is have small buckets that you carry out to the field, and then bigger containers you fill up at whatever your vehicle, whatever. 2-gallon buckets work really well for kids, whether it's potatoes or apples that you're picking. It has a nice handle. We didn't have any of those, so we brought these little canvas bags, and they're working okay. And then you can see, yep, then you can see we have a basket ready to pour everything into. So is it nicer to pick in small containers or big containers?
Small.
Small containers. So now we have our lunch box. It has a nice strap, and this, it is too big. Okay, so this is how you do it without damaging them.
And there is a full basket.
Yep, there's a full basket. Okay. So these are Norcotas, which means they're great for frying. They're not good for bakers, so we will need to get some other potatoes because the moisture content is low, starch content is high. It makes them a bad baked potato. So, but good for French fries, good for hash browns, that kind of thing. So a little bit of story time. If you're familiar with the story of Ruth and Naomi and Boaz, he saw her out in his field gleaning, which is to go behind the actual harvest and pick up what's remaining. And the very edges of the fields were what were gleaned. A lot of times they were actually left down for the widows and orphans so that they had a way of getting food for the year. Now, it used to be in our area, there used to be a lot of spud farmers. And our family, and the family that lived next door to us, they had 8 kids. We had 7. And you would go out behind the combines, behind the potato digger, and they would have already harvested, but you could go out and there were a lot of potatoes that were missed, and so you could fill gunny sacks full, 50-pound bags full of potatoes. So it's a little different from what's happening today. Today, the tractor is actually, Kaya, come off the hills, okay? The tractor is actually digging up potatoes for us. They didn't actually harvest it. They left all the potatoes for us. So it's a little bit different. But it's the same kind of feeling of walking behind the harvester and gleaning what's left over. And you don't have to pay for it. You just come in and get the extras. And so it kind of has it's a thing that's happened in every culture, so it's kind of fun that they're still doing it here. The one I'm standing on? So why did he get, okay. Hey Grandma, smile. It's such a fun, haven't we been doing this since I was pregnant with Kaya? Okay girls, come on, fill up, my bucket's full. Focus. Okay, so one thing you want to watch for is you do not want cut potatoes in your boxes. They will just rot. The nice thing about these potatoes is that they don't have sprout nip on them, so they will sprout instead of going bad. It gives them longevity. Sprout nip makes potatoes rot. The other thing is you want to store them in something that has holes in it. They need to be able to breathe. You don't put them in a sealed container. They can't breathe, they'll sweat, they'll go bad. Those boxes that you get potatoes in the grocery store with the lids, those are not potato boxes. Those are presentation boxes, because potatoes are not put in boxes until they are brought into the store. They're left in a spud cellar where the humidity and the temperature are controlled. It used to be, it would be a pit in the ground with poles over the top, and then chicken wire, and then straw bales, and then dirt, and it would keep it climate controlled, because it was like it was a spud cellar, which is like a root cellar. Same thing, roots. So this is our big adventure. Lots and lots of spuds, and spuds in our area go for $15 for a 50-pound box, and so this saved us. You know, it didn't save us a huge amount, probably $75, but they're not sprout nip sprayed, so they'll stay good a lot longer. That's my favorite sight. Two super strong girls.
This is her Grandma, because she has the yellow bag.
That was incredibly clever.
This is for you to say.
Are we giving those to Sammy and Jeremy? Think they can use that many?
They probably could.
Good work, girls. Good teamwork.
Getting mud off your boots is not easy, trust me.
So was it fun?
Yep. Sort of.
Usually we have a need for about 400 pounds of potatoes for our family for the winter. This is probably about 150, maybe 200 pounds. So if we're here till the beginning of November, we'll have plenty of potatoes to take with us to Oklahoma. We miss you, Daddy. Love you.
Yeah. Love you, Daddy. Love you, Dad.